What's up, y'all? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Today, we got a doubleheader coming up on the channel. NASCAR racing, followed by Dodgers versus Yankees. 2 streams one day. Up in here. Hardest working dude on YouTube. Skip Gelm checks in, says Harvick, let's go, Skip. Ashton G, rooting for Joey. Bertolino Parrot Bird Rescue Organization says, hey, Val and friends, have a nice Sunday race. It says the Discord link has expired or is invalid. Okay, Ashton, I'm going to get, if Butterfly drops in, I'm going to get her to drop that link. I don't know why that's not working, but I don't know. I don't know. But we need to get some people in that Discord, no doubt. But it might help if I put a link that works in the chat. Anyhow, NASCAR Cup Series Racing. See, enjoy Illinois 300 from Worldwide Technology Raceway, St. Louis. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday to you and yours. Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Be interested to see how we do today. I found illegal streams showing this race and race coverage nearly 2 hours prior to the start of this race. Crazy. 11 in the house, though. 11 up in here. My dude, Kevin Harvick, rolling off 4th today. He won his first ever, at the time, Busch Series race at this racetrack and followed that up with a win the next year. He does not have a Cup Series win at this track. One of the few tracks he does not have a Cup Series win at. The swan song for the number 4 is in full effect, y'all. In full effect. Halfway through the season now. Headed down on the other side. Chris Tucker in the house. Actor, comedian. Brad Marshall today is Jackie Joyner Kersey. Olympian from the 80s. Remember seeing her run in the Olympics a number of times. All right, if the stream crashes, y'all, this internet of mine has crashed 4 times today. So if it crashes, I'll be right back. What's up, Big Nate? What is going on, Big Nate? 4-time world champion was Jackie Joyner Kersey in track and field for the United States of America. We're going to play it by ear today. This is the first stream where I'm streaming on, meaning I'm getting the race coverage from YouTube TV as I'm shutting down DirecTV in my household. We'll see how this goes as well. Watching strictly this today, NASCAR's not getting a good rating out of me. What do you mean, Big Nate? I'm not sure what's going on. Let's go, Rowdy Bush is Brandon Paxton. What are you talking about there, Big Nate? see who's live right now, y'all. There's one. There's one illegal one, literally just showing the race feed. Easy to report him. You just click on the report flag. Spam or misleading. Hit the enter. There he is again. Another one. Report. Spam or misleading. I'm doing pretty good, Brandon. Oh, Big Nate says when you park the 9, park your ratings. Oh, so you didn't think that he should get parked for wrecking him intentionally last week? I don't know, Big Nate. I don't know, buddy. I don't know if you can have a racing series where it's okay to turn a guy around at 180 miles an hour on a straightaway and put him into the wall. I don't know if your racing series is going to last very long if you allow that to occur. Well, I know he drove him into the wall, but I'm pretty sure these guys are professional drivers, though. And I think you and I both know that he put him into the wall. He turned him on purpose on the straightaway. I mean, do you not disagree with that? And you can't have him turning guys around on the straightaway at 180. Otherwise, you're going to have bodies on the track. Dead ones. I don't know. To each their own. You're entitled to your opinion, sir, but I'm not sure that I agree with it. Let's put it that way. I don't think it was a rather difficult decision for NASCAR. I don't think that was a difficult decision. Even though it's the most popular driver in the garage. As they say in the NFL, you got to protect the shield. You got to protect the shield. In this case, it's protect the rectangle. But let me get over here and see if I can get the timing and scoring up for y'all. I'm going to mute this for a minute. I thought I saw that pop for a second. Sheila checks in, says, hi, Valhalla, COO, and Mod Squad and members. Welcome to the NASCAR stream. What's up, Sheila? Happy Sunday to you and Mr. Dab Dave. I'm having a difficult time getting the timing and scoring up. So let's see if it'll work better on Google. Of course it will. Drop that window down to its own deal. Close this one out. Reduce some bandwidth. Mix that out. Tommy checks in. Hello there. Is this a sport where there are no right turns? This week, Tommy. This week they'll be turning left. Smoky Farm says, protect us from this BS Valhalla ain't doing. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, didn't see you there. I got you. Welcome to the stream, Smoky Farms. I think. All right, let's bring up the timing and scoring thing here. We'll get our leaderboard up. They're interviewing Hamlin right now. He says everything's good. Properties. Desktop. Why is it not picking up that screen? There it is. Well, Hamlin's saying he didn't mean to get into him. Of course, that's what he's going to say. I don't know what else we would expect him to say there. Let's go to the secondary screen here. Smoky TV. Oh, gotcha. What's up, Simba? What's up, Flame Legend? I got my season tickets for the Steeler games. Yeah, no Steeler games for me, bruh. None for me, bruh. None for me, my man. You got the wrong color scheme. All about that purple and gold. All about that purple and gold for me, sir. Let's move this just a little bit. You know what we got going on here? So let's lock that one in. Still in denial? Yeah. All right, I did my Super 6 bet, whoever asks about that every week. And loaded in. Fox Bet Super 6, locked and loaded. Locked and loaded, y'all. Butterfly checks in, says, go Harvick. What's up, Butterfly? Butterfly, can you get the correct link for the Discord? Apparently what I'm putting in up top is not the correct link. Blue and white, any other colors make me puke, says Smoky TV. So tell me about the name change. Smoky. Devin Ray, what's up? SKOL. Travis is purple and gold as well. 27, up in here. As I mentioned, Harvick will roll off number 4 today. All right, y'all, there's the Discord link. Butterfly, I don't know how long you're hanging out today, but if you could just drop that throughout the stream, that would rock. That would rock if you could drop that throughout the stream. Join that Discord, y'all, especially if you'd like to come on stream with me, audio-wise. It's free to join. Let's build that thing up. I'm about to get it active. About to make it very active, y'all. So Joey Logano's paint scheme today has pictures from all of Roger Penske's wins across the series. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Smokey says people were thinking I was someone else, and there were too many other channels named Smoky TV, so since I live on a farm, I just changed it to Smoky Farms. Okay, got you, buddy. That makes sense. That makes smart sense, my dude. All right, William Byron being interviewed right now, plus 1,000 to win, according to Fox Bet. Michael Waltrip's grid walk ongoing right now, talking to Chastain. Chastain plus 650 to win, according to Fox Bet. So apparently these drivers will be shifting a lot during this race, up to 4 times a lap. There you go, Butterfly. Chris Davis in the house. Mine's in, I'll give him after, says Smoky Farms. Shrimp pasta for lunch, Flame? There you go. Tyler Reddick getting interviewed now. Reddick has that McDonald's sponsorship this week. Hello, Chris Davis. What's up, buddy? All right, they go to a commercial break, y'all. They go to a commercial break. Let me see if I can find some MRN action. Last week it was easy because they had that audio on the main page there. Here we go. Listen live. Play. But I'm not hearing anything. Mm-hmm. And likes away from 30, y'all. Race is going to be a blowout, says Flame. Outdoor Matt checks in. What's up, Outdoor Matt? So this thing tells me that MRN is playing, but I don't hear it. Absolutely don't hear it. Try it again a little later. How's your buddy Thor? He's doing good. He's chillaxing. No, the race has not started yet, Simba. Race has not started yet. Yeah, that's my background music, Butterfly, but I'm trying to mess with this website to see if it gives me the race audio, and it's not doing so. It's not doing it. Close Twitter. That's just pulling bandwidth. RN radio. We have nothing plays. Weird. Weird. All right, this is St. Louis, it says. There's some big old transformers on stilts. All right, so opening ceremony is about to start, y'all. Opening ceremony time. I will go off camera for the invocation and the national anthem. Like a pretty nice day at Gateway. Here we go. Invocation incoming, y'all. All right, now the national anthem.
KC-135 United States Air Force plane flies overhead, a gigantic American flag being hoisted between two fire trucks midway down the backstretch. Red, white, and blue smoke. If that doesn't get you in the feels, then I don't know what's wrong with you. We're ready to go NASCAR racing.
Progressive presents Spectator.
All right, y'all. So a commercial break now on MRN. So we've got our audio as well. Drivers strapping into their machines right now. A big C-130 flying over the track there. We are about to go racing, y'all. About to go racing. 38 in the house. Loud and clear here in Germany, says Lucas Garage. Good to hear, good to hear, good to hear. Let's bring up our scoring pylon. All right, remember when they come back from commercial, they should give us the start your engines command.
Tenderness of the chicken
And if I catch it on audio, let's rank that bad boy. 10 being best on a scale from 1 to 10. C-130 says Lucas Garage. Man, I watched those fly out, those refueling tankers just like that one. Yeah, on the eve of Desert Storm, when the initial bombing raid started on Baghdad, I watched hundreds of those flying over my head for about a 3-day period. It was insane, y'all. The noise, absolutely nuts.
Making history.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes back to the day.
Absolutely insane. But paint schemes, y'all. Who's your favorite paint scheme? And who you got winning today? Derek Mundine checks in. What's up, buddy? What's up, dude?
Right here on the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Not getting enough of your NASCAR life.
Boom, boom, boom. Harvick says butterfly. Smokey says, I already won. They just don't know it yet, says Smokey. 4 for the win, says Lucas Garage. Derek putting up some trumpets.
Subscribe to NASCAR Live.
But Busch Blaney are the front row for this race. Can Blaney get 2 wins in a row? That's the question. 47 NOS scream for David Bebb. What's up, Dad Dave?
The starting lineup for the Enjoy Illinois.
There's your starting
300,
lineup, y'all.
Presented by TicketSmarter. Sponsored by eBay Motors. At eBay Motors, you can be your own pit crew with 122 million parts right at your fingertips. Get the right parts at the right prices. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride. Row 18.
JJ Yaley, Phoenix, Arizona. Greg Galding, Colonial Heights, Virginia.
Haley out of
Row
Phoenix.
17.
BJ McLeod, Wauchula, Florida.
Ty Dillon, Lexington, North Carolina.
Row 16.
Noah Gregson, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Eric Jones, Byron, Michigan.
Row 15.
Ryan Priest, Berlin, Connecticut.
Corey LaJoy, Kannapolis, North Carolina.
Row 14.
Todd Gilliland, Mooresville, North Carolina.
Chris Busher.
I'm not sure. I'm not much of a scary movie dude, Butterfly.
Chase Briscoe.
I'm more about the comedies.
Row 12.
Eric Amarola.
We did watch the new Minions movie last night, and it was crazy entertaining. We laughed a lot.
Larson, Elk Grove, California.
It's not Harvick and Chastain with a bump and run.
Bubba Wallace.
What's up, SG?
Brad Keselowski, Rochester Hills, Michigan.
Row 9.
Alex Bowman, Tucson, Arizona.
Christopher Bell, Norman, Oklahoma.
Row 8.
Austin Dillon, Welcome, North Carolina.
Ty Gibbs, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Row 7.
Harrison Burton, Huntersville, North Carolina.
Joy Walter Boyer in the booth on the Fox Sports 1 side.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Olive Branch, Mississippi.
AJ Allmendinger, San Jose, California.
Next coverage, you need to go see Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I saw. Well, I asked. I tried to get my son to pay for that yesterday, bro, and he wouldn't do it. So we watched the Minions at home.
Ross Chastain, Alva, Florida.
Starting 7.
What's going on, though, Max?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Starting 6th.
Joey Logano, Middletown, Connecticut.
Starting 5th.
Martin Truex Jr., Mayetta, New Jersey.
Starting 4th.
Kevin Harvick, Bakersfield, California.
Starting 3rd.
Denny Hamlin, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Starting 2nd.
Brian Blaney, Hartford, Ohio.
And starting on the pole,
Kyle Busch, Las Vegas, Nevada.
that's the starting lineup for the Enjoy Illinois 300.
Movie is a 10 out of 10.
TicketSmarter.
I'm going mall shopping and going to see the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
In America's heartland, and we've had concerts all
It's good to
weekend.
hear, man. I'll have to go check it.
The brothers Osborne,
Max says go
Dirk
Yankees.
Bentley,
The Buffer
even
game
got
tonight,
celebrities
y'all. The
wandering
Buffer
around
game
up and
tonight.
down
We'll be
Midland.
streaming that.
Actor and comedian Chris Tucker is here today.
89 degrees, 9 mile per hour wind, cloudy forecast, track temp currently 134. It's really hot and humid in St. Louis today.
They've put on here, and the crowd obviously responding.
There's the Discord link, y'all. Join the Valhalla Sports Talk Discord.
To the command. I'm curious, Jeff, who's got
Ken
more
Dog
pressure
checks
on him
in.
to perform today? Corey LaJoy subbing
Go
for Chase
Joey, he
Elliott,
says.
or making his Cup debut, Carson Hocevar?
Wow, that's a great question. I think that, you know what? I think
How many laps today? 240 laps, 3 stages. The first stage, 40 laps.
Started.
Race fans, and now to give the most
Here we go. Here's the command, 1 to 10.
Please welcome 3-time Olympic gold medalist Jackie Joyner-Kersee.
Drivers, start your engines!
Jackie didn't mess around, y'all. Jackie did not mess around. I'm going to give that a solid 7.
We are ready to go 300 miles. It is the Enjoy Illinois.
Yeah, all of them have something called an cooling unit, a cooling box. Big Dog. Sometimes you'll see that tube coming out of their driver's suit. That is for the cooling system. That's what that is for specifically. SG gave it a 10. Chris Davis an 8. Cole Quite a 9. Smoky Farms 6.5. SG a 10 out of 10. Damn, bro. A 10. Lucas a 7.5. Right and to the point. No doubt, bro. Vroom Vrooms. Let's go, says Butterfly. 9 from Sheila. A 90 from Flame Legend. Dab Dave says 5. Big Dog a 6. Big Dog drops the 6 bomb.
We accomplished something great.
The best.
I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing good there, Norman. How you doing, sir? 7 from Mark Fetters.
Mentioned a moment ago that Midnight, the car that Rusty Wallace drove years ago, was
all right,
down
let's shut this
display.
down.
Rusty, our colleague, climbed behind the wheel.
Kyle Busch starting on the pole, Max. He's starting right on the front.
Tires and did a little burnout for the crowd.
He did. Gave him a little show, and I think Rusty's having a great time doing that.
I bet he is.
Mountain Green says 1.
With Kenny, his brother. This is
51 in the chat, y'all. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of NASCAR Cup Series racing.
Come back from Worldwide Technology Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network.
All right, MRN to a commercial. What you laughing at, Big Dog? Lucas says we get to watch the race live here in Germany. Sia Dune says 6.6 or 6.5. $6.5. COO, y'all, has entered the nap zone.
Treatment for ED, hair loss.
Jackie wasn't messing around, says SG.
That's forhims.com/
Cardinals got swept by the Pirates, and now I'm planting my garden. What you planting? What are we planting in the garden today? Flame?
The field is rolling off of the pit lane.
Here we go. Here we go. They're rolling off, y'all.
240 total laps in today's event. Before we figure
Track
out who will be
condition
down in
yellow.
victory lane,
Let's have
presented
the
by Ruoff
number 4
Mortgage.
beer
Whether you're searching
car
for your first home or your next,
come out.
Ruoff Mortgage is by your side every step of the way. Visit
Simba says boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
1.25 miles in length make up 1 lap here. Why don't we give you that lap right now and bring in 2 more gentlemen ready to go for you this afternoon.
Yeah, we got a lot of commercials here, Lucas.
Turn number 2.
Fruits and veggies. There you go, Flame.
From Barry, Vermont, it is Dave Moody.
Thank you, Jeff Striegel. Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, indeed, right in the midst of a very rapidly filling Turn 2 grandstand. Hundreds and thousands of folks just barely making their way to their seats after.
So a sellout at St. Louis, the 3rd sellout in a row, apparently, by NASCAR.
Tape at this end of the racetrack. 11 degrees of banking. 3, maybe 4 grooves wide, but make no mistake about it.
What's up, Mark Guest?
Is the place to be. As close to those red and white rumble strips as you could possibly run without making contact with them.
Commercial free over there. That's crazy. How do they make money?
Then they'll spill out onto the back straightaway and come to the attention of our Kurt Becker of Altamont, Illinois.
I think Wallace going to start 20th.
Property just outside of turn number 4, just 9 degrees of banking on this end of the racetrack. It's a double upshift onto the backstretch. Speeds will top 150 miles per hour. A downshift, maybe even a double downshift through turns 3 and 4. What's
up, Glenn?
Down to about 110 miles an hour off turn.
Doing good. How you doing, Mark?
Upshift back onto the front straightaway. Now back to the individuals.
They mentioned cars rolling off pit road. They're showing Bubba Wallace
Jeff Striegel and Alex Hayden
in that old number 2 car.
That front stretch set of grandstands. Race fans are still streaming across the pedestrian bridge. Just
the MGD light paint scheme. That was a sick car.
Sold out house here at Worldwide.
Again, if we crash, y'all, I'll come back up after about 5 minutes.
Okay, easy now. You're teaching it.
They went to a commercial. This race is on a channel called Motor Vision over here, says Lucas Garage. We're 1 like away from 40, y'all. Just 1 like. Rusty out there driving old Midnight, name of the car. Rusty made the Hall of Fame in 2013. That was the best time for NASCAR right there. That body scheme, those bodies on the car, that was my favorite time of NASCAR. Without a doubt. Sick. Absolutely sick looking.
Text AM to 5.
Fox Sports 1 interviewing Kyle Busch. I cannot hear it, y'all, because I have the TV muted.
Some NASCAR.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney.
Oh, the radio especially loves them commercials. Bertolino says, I'm on Motor Vision too, $12 a month. So this week we made the big change, y'all. We're trying to shut down DirecTV here in the house. So I am watching this race on YouTube TV. YouTube TV, which means I'm taking up more bandwidth there, but we'll see how it works. This is all in anticipation of the NFL season, of course, as YouTube TV is the direct provider for NFL Sunday Ticket now.
Can give your family time to...
Hey, Valhalla to SG Sports Talk. Jeff, you do a great job on the NASCAR streams. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for the $2. Valhalla.
It could be Alzheimer's. Talk about...
Go Giants. What's up, man? Enjoy the race as Slick rolls. It's going on with Slick. All right, cars coming down pit road, getting that pit road speed. We're back at it on MRN.
Continuing pace and parade laps, so let's get you downstairs to pit lane.
Yeah, we're like 97 days away from opening weekend, Lucas. 97 days away from the start of the NFL.
Pit reporter from Hallstead, Pennsylvania, Steve Post.
Kyle Busch, it's been since 2019 since he's won a pole position, but a tradition that was back then is going to continue.
Ben says, I need to vent. What a disastrous 2023 season for the 9 of Chase Elliott. Napa deserves an apology from the young man.
They were talking before the race. Kip didn't have any guests to ride along, so Kyle's wife Samantha and Brexton Busch are riding shotgun, and Kyle's getting ready to rub up the back bumper of that pace car just a little bit.
54 up in here. Green flag just around the corner.
Well, if you missed it in our NASCAR Live pre-race coverage today,
appreciate it, SG. Says Jeff, you do a great job on these NASCAR streams.
The number 6 Ford Mustang making his 500th career Cup Series start. He becomes the 46th different competitor to achieve that feat. And to date, Keselowski has made his way to victory lane in the Cup Series 35 times and, of course, crowned the champion back in 2012. But also a milestone day for his crew chief, Matt McCall. McCall directing his 300th race as a Cup Series crew chief. Now, on the season to date, the two have 3 top 5 finishes, 6 top 10s, and currently hold a spot in the playoff picture, 9th in the points. Their best finish, though, this season, a runner-up at Atlanta. One of Brad's goals he set for this season was to win 2 or more races. We'll see what the number 6 car can do today as they both hit those milestones. They roll off in the 19th position.
And when he's all said and done, I would think, Alex Hayden, he will be going straight to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
I absolutely think so as well. Brad Keselowski's put together that type of career, and it's still going as it's been well documented. And we look forward to getting back into Ruoff Mortgage victory lane much sooner rather than later.
Won't be long, and we will see the green flag. It'll be about another lap or two. That will come out, presented by Geico. Switch to Geico.
All right, so getting real close to the green, y'all.
Save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com to get a rate quote and get started.
I don't expect that Logano will take long to get up to the front here, y'all.
Look around this stadium.
240 laps, though, 300 miles, 45 laps in stage 1, 95 in stage 2, 100 in the final stage. Pit road speed is 45 miles per hour.
All the way through turns 1 and 2. They've had car shows. They've got all kinds of food options, a lot of entertainment. Heck, we saw some
Toyota Camry is the pace car today.
So there's a lot going on. The fans are enjoying every minute of it, and they're all filing in now. The front stretch grandstand is absolutely
it's warming up here too, Glenn. Last 2 days have been really warm.
To listen to our broadcast here on the
You can tell summer is here. Summer is here.
That midway carnival-like atmosphere, just side by side by side, booths and vendors.
Carson Hostvar is his first race in the NASCAR Cup Series level.
As we get ready for race number 15, we're closing in, believe it or not, in another race or two, halfway through the 2023 season already.
It is amazing. It really is how this. I guess you hear it all the time. My parents used to tell me that time flies when you're having fun, and it does. We're having fun from the drop of the green flag at the Busch Light Clash at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum to where we're at now, crisscrossing the United States, having a great time with race fans everywhere we've gone. It's been a spectacular season. And it's only the 1st of June.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. June 4th right now, the unofficial kickoff of summer. All right, you asked me a few moments ago about Carson Hocevar making his Cup Series debut and Corey LaJoie subbing today for
it's Corey LaJoie
given to Chase Elliott, who
in the 9 car today, obviously, with the suspension of Elliott.
My thought is Carson, both of them are going
to wrecking Denny Hamlin last week on the straightaway.
I don't think Carson really has anything to prove. I think
Now, that's interesting that it's LaJoie in that car because they had that other guy in the Hendrick cars earlier in the season, and I think that is because that other fella that was the sit-in for the other Hendrick cars, I think he's headed to Richard Childress to replace Harvick in the 4.
Well, even though it's one race,
should be any second now, big dog.
One race his whole career.
It should drop any second.
Until just a few days ago, I would say the pressure squarely is on Corey LaJoie. Didn't have the.
Dave says I used to like summer until I had metal put on my back. Do you feel that when it gets hot, dude?
For Carson Hocevar, who's driving the car that Corey drives on a regular basis because of the domino.
Should have got the Stig for the 9. The who?
Chevrolet. Carson is a talented driver that spires very high on. He got his first career NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win earlier this year at Texas Motor Speedway.
All right, let's bring in Kim Kuhn. 1 to go until we go under the green flag. Kim, you're going to be watching Corey LaJoie all afternoon long. What kind of pressure do you think he's feeling right now?
Oh, I can tell you, it's a world on his shoulders. I spoke with him before he hopped in the race.
Dab says, "Oh yeah, you can feel it. It's not fun."
He didn't have
I bet anything foreign in your body usually is not a good thing.
In a top-tier ride. He gets it this
weekend. Spaghetti Eddie up in here.
Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet, so he feels the pressure, but he's going to try to make the most of it.
So no fuel needed in stage 1 as it's only 45 laps.
Is glaring at Hendrick, and that can only make him a better driver, so he's excited to take everything he learns this weekend and move that over, all that knowledge over to Spire Motorsports. We'll see what Corey can do from the 30th position.
Half a lap away from going green flag racing here.
Here we go. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Illinois. Kyle Busch will opt to start the race on the inside lane. Ryan Blaney, a fast qualifier, will start alongside. They make up the front row. Kip Childress, the pace car driver, has the field in tow as we get closer and closer to the start of this afternoon's race. The NASCAR Cup Series ready to go racing at Worldwide Technology Raceway. And here to call the start for the Motor Racing Network from Grand Rapids, Michigan, is Jeff Striegel.
Everybody up and on their feet, waving to the field as they come off turn number 4. It is sold out here. Green flag just moments away, and it's in the air, and we are underway.
Green flag is out.
Alongside Ryan Blaney in the Ford Mustang, they head to 1 for the first time.
The advantage goes to Kyle Busch on the inside by about a half a car length.
And I'll get you to the stat page as soon as it starts updating, y'all.
At the exit of turn number 2.
Chevrolet Ford battle for the lead here on the opening lap this afternoon. Now Blaney starts to rally back in the outside lane. Kyle Busch is still there to the inside. Kyle Busch pokes a nose out in front, but Blaney refuses to go away.
Both drivers want to lead lap number 1 from the outside lane. Ryan Blaney has a fender in front. Blaney will officially.
And here we go, y'all. We are underway.
Kyle Busch not done yet. He dives deep into turn number 1. Oh, and now he pushes up the banking. Blaney gives him room. They're side by side at the exit of 2. Blaney to the lead as they're crashing in the back. Martin Truex, or rather Bubba Wallace, gets turned around. Check that. I'll give it a third try. It's Tyler Reddick in the McDonald's machine. He's going the wrong way. Fires it up. Cuts a donut. He's on his way as we go under caution.
And that's only half of it. Corey LaJoie coming off turn number
4. Already out, y'all.
Outside retaining wall. He has gone all the way to the tail end of the field. We'll follow up on Corey. And the
that was quick.
We're under caution. Only on lap 1.
Yeah, Father's Day next weekend.
Is here, and everyone on the Toyota racing team is.
So commercial break on MRN. Bubba's already a mess. It wasn't Bubba. It was Reddick. Reddick went around. Big dog.
Ball. Hey, race fans, Brad Kess.
Reddick got the car going again, though, so he probably won't lose a lap.
And make a donation if you want to be.
54 in the chat.
Illinois is in the middle of small town charm and big adventures, the middle of the road trips and trips back in time. Explore the middle of everything at enjoyillinois.com.
So the caution flag is out. It came out on lap number 1. Huge break for Corey
54
LaJoie.
up in here, up in here.
Outside safer barrier about the same time that Tyler Reddick got into the back of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Reddick goes for a spin. And that put us under the caution flag from Worldwide Technology Raceway. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Chicago. Oh, MRN be on them commercials, y'all. God dang. God dang. Wyatt caution, he got rolling again. He didn't initially, Lucas. He kind of turned and then sat there a while. Maybe this is the way I should do this audio.
MRN Classic Races.
Maybe I'll just turn it off here instead. So here I can hear it, but you can't, if just in case they play music. Yeah, it does seem to be some drama, huh, Glenn?
After
all right, back to it.
Review, Corey LaJoie did not get into the outside retaining wall, Alex Hayden, but he certainly did slow dramatically off turn number 4 and as he came across the start-finish line.
Yeah, the report is
some rocks and dirts on the track there, Frosty.
He took his right hand off the steering wheel to upshift on the gear shift, and accidentally hit the master switch that turned the entire system off. Engine, electronics, and everything. He had to quickly regroup his thoughts at the middle of the racing field and get the car refired.
64 in the chat, y'all. Kyle Busch, still your leader. Blaney second. Denny Hamlin third. Harvick has dropped to fifth.
Kim Kuhn, Tyler Reddick is on pit road now for the second time.
That's right, Jeff. And Tyler on the radio, that incident with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he said he got his nose into Ricky and then the wheel was just ripped from his hands. He couldn't really do anything. Don't know what happened, but he did get right suspension damage. They are looking at that now. They came down the first time, pulled out all the wheel wells. They changed the right side tires. Seems to be able to drive it away. They brought it back down to, again, check the right front of that machine. Tyler Reddick, not a great start for a driver who's been on a little bit of a hot streak lately.
Tough break there.
Well, it sounds like he kicked the. It sounds like LaJoie hit the kill switch on the car.
Caution is out. Pit lane is not open. The field is making their way down the pit road right now, behind the pace car, Kip Childress, as they're going to bring everybody down the pit lane here under this caution flag and continue on.
Yeah, this is interesting. We don't see this ever.
Ours coming down pit road.
Raining outside. It is
following the pace car.
Kip's going to keep them moving all along. Kurt, what do you see out in turns 3 and 4? Anything at all?
No, everything on this end of the racetrack is open and clear, but you're right. There's a long access road along the inside of turns 3 and 4. It starts at the end of the backstretch.
Ron Duffney, what's going on, dude?
To the head of pit road and on down the pit lane, but the entire field has just come across that access road and has followed.
Seems they need to move the kill switch.
Well,
apparently,
it's hard to believe, but this is what's going on.
Turn
on
the
a
whole
hot,
car
sunny
off.
Day here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Within 8 miles of the racetrack, there's been a lightning strike over behind the main grandstand area, and that means an automatic 30-minute hold, and everybody's being brought down the pit lane. So a lightning strike within 8 miles of Worldwide Technology Raceway.
This is lame.
Has got us here. Jeff, unbelievable.
So they're going to pause us for 30 minutes because there was lightning strike 9 miles away from the track.
But a lightning strike here within 8 miles of the track, and we got to do what's right for everyone.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I think this has caught everybody off guard. You're right. Safety first. A handful of the folks are going to head down and maybe go seek a little shade underneath the grandstands. We can tell you this, and we've told you this before. It is super hot outside, 90 degrees. There are certainly big thunder clouds.
Lucas, this is kind of a requirement now in the States for any sporting event. It's all of them, not just NASCAR. If there's a lightning strike within I think 30 miles, then they shut it down for 30 minutes.
Again, there are some heavy cloud cover around. And unfortunately, a lightning strike within 8 miles has brought us under the red flag.
Unfortunately so, yeah, no doubt about it. We watched the morning weather forecast today on some of the local stations, and they said that as is normal for a hot, humid day like this, you could have a pop-up thunderstorm here or there throughout the course of the afternoon. They didn't say there was very much chance of it, but I guess it didn't take much of a chance, did it?
No, the radar has just been pulled up here. Race control is just to our left through the glass, and they have all the high-end weather equipment there, and they've got Worldwide Technology Raceway highlighted in the 8-mile radius. They've got a 12 and 16-mile radius around us as well. It is literally a small pop-up cell that has popped up within 8 miles of the racetrack. It is not raining here at the racetrack. As a matter of fact, it's majority blue sky. The wind has picked up dramatically. As a matter of fact, the gigantic American flag that was being supported on the backstretch by 2 fire trucks has had to be lowered down to the ground and being folded up right now. That's how windy it is, and the gusts are picking up.
Coke Zero Sugar tastes so good.
So a commercial break here. We are under red. Under red flag. This was guaranteed to happen as soon as I said that I was going to do both the Dodgers and this stream. This was bound to happen. It's all my fault. It's all my fault, chat. I'm going off camera. I'll be here though. Aussie Ray, unless you can get everyone in a shelter, there's no point to this. Well, they're all getting... Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. I get it. I get it. That's the rule. Better safe than sorry, says Bruce Shepard. Glenn says this delay is bad for the viewers, but great for the beer vendors. This one is on you, Valhalla, says Glenn. So covers aren't even going on the cars, y'all. No covers. Most of the fans are still up there. There is some dark skies above, and they're thunderheads. They're those clouds that do produce lightning. The flags are whipping. Apparently, as you heard on MRN, they shut down. They took down that big American flag that was up between two fire trucks. You know, the ladders, and folded that bad boy up.
With a racing electron.
All right, so what I'm going to do is turn on the audio on Fox for now. I'll get you back to MRN when the race starts. Huh? Or just to make a hot dog. No. Just two of them. What's going on, Mr. Rhodes? Oh, I'm sure they're probably pretty warm after the cover's been on them, no doubt. Especially as hot as it is there. There might be rain on the track now, y'all. You remember Dave Rhodes? Part of this family for 13 months. I appreciate the support from you and the whole Rhodes family there, Dave. So Fox going to take a break. Got the COO preparing me a cheese hot dog. $57 in the house, though. The Detroit Grand Prix is going on right now, huh? Interesting. Might be moving, Mr. Rhodes. Get away from the tree of crashes. Again, we are under a rain delay, y'all. Lightning, not rain. About 9 miles from the track. And that caused a delay. New subscriber, Jim Addis, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Good chance, says Dave Rhodes. So, Dave, do you guys not own your home, or is it a rental? Are you going to have to sell the crib? All right, Fox Sports 1 sends it back to the studio to Shannon Spade, Larry McReynolds, and Jamie Mack. Dave says the wife and grandparents are retiring to Florida in July, and we might get their property, which comes with 12 acres. There you go. There you go. Hey, is there anybody in the Discord right now that wants to come on stream? I got plenty of mods. They're Eddie Spaghetti Eddie. If you want to come on stream, audio only, not video, but if you want to come on stream and talk to the Berserkers, get into the waiting room on the Discord server, and I'll drag you up. We'll chat about it during this delay. Test it out. See how it sounds. $64 in the chat. Nobody in the waiting room. Dave says, yeah, the house is beautiful. Been there a bunch of times. It's about an hour and 30 minutes from Pittsburgh. No, it's not going to get canceled. They're going to get it going again. They're going to get the race going again, SD. The track isn't even wet, bro. So that's what takes the time in the delays when it's a rain delay, is drying the track. No neighbors to worry about. It's in the country. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Dave's house. I'm listening to NASCAR doing laundry. that I hate so much. COO doing laundry too. Sunday is laundry day. There's the Discord link, y'all. If you want to get in there, just get in the waiting room, the voice channel waiting room, and I will drag you up to the live stream chat. You can get interviewed by me. I'll interview you. Ask you what your favorite color is, who your favorite driver is. Dave says we love our daughter too much to stay where we're at. That's a little scary, bro. How many times have they hit the tree out front now, Dave? What is the count? What is the tree hit count? $69 up in here. There you go, Butterfly. Butterfly, why don't you jump on that cat there? Let's hear the butterfly. All right, as I mentioned, y'all, we are under a race delay for Lightning. Lightning struck behind the grandstand about 9 miles away. And in sports now, in America, if there's a lightning strike at a live event with a crowd within 30 miles of the track, that's an automatic 30-minute delay for the safety of the patrons and the competitors. 30 plus times they've hit the tree in your front yard. Are you kidding me, bro? 30? What the fuck? That's crazy, man. That is insane. 30 times a car accident in your front lawn. There should be a national news story about that. Dave? I'm shocked that's not like a national news story. Dave says we've been here for 7 years. Tila says Valhalla Dab Dave says trees hurt. That's what broke his back. That way he has a metal plate in his back. So did he hit a tree? Gary says I would move after they hit it twice. Let me see if I read that right. 30. Oh, 12 since we lived here. Total of 30. So 12, even 12 is a crazy number. They hit your tree. See the Valhalla COO on Discord there, y'all. She thinks she could be slick. She thinks she's slick. But she's not. D-Way says we get thunder and lightning. D-Way says you have a haunted tree. The Bermuda Triangle of trees. Mayday, mayday. Would you imagine that, COO? Mugs just crashing into our tree out here 12 times in 12 years? That is crazy, isn't it? Yeah, they hit the tree again. They hit it again, y'all. We have a rock wall around the first acre here, so it'd be pretty hard for a car to hit the tree. Sheila says, yep, 60 miles per hour. Turning a turn instead of slowing down. Gas instead. He came bleeding internally, almost died. Crazy. Butterfly says, I have a tree that is so tall near my street that I asked my neighbor not to park in front of it due to falling. She wants me to buy her a car, I assume. Bless you. How long have we been in this delay, y'all? About 15 minutes. Our viewer count keeps going up. We're up to 70. Hit the subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like. Boom, boom, boom. Mark says, have you ever considered cutting it down? Well, then they just go through the house, Mark. Then they just go through the house. And you got them in your living room. Maybe someone was on to it yesterday. Maybe it's got like a big magnet in it. Maybe it's a little known magnetic tree. Let's go. Valhalla Sports Talk, says Timothy Leppert. What's up, Tim? Dave says we love the shade it brings. And to the point of a tree in your yard. SD says it's already June 4th. $70 up in here. Hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. Turn on them bell notifications. And join the Valhalla Sports Talk Discord server. Mark Fetters is on the Discord server. Mark, you want to come on stream? You want to come on stream and get interviewed? Sheila and Dave are in the Discord server right now. Butterfly up in there. Nobody in the waiting room, though. Nobody in the waiting room. Sheila says it's a couple more days till my birthday. Yeah, you cannot let that. There's no way. NASCAR did not have a choice as far as suspending Elliott, y'all. They did not have a choice. You cannot wreck a guy at 180 miles an hour and turn him into the wall. You cannot do it. I think he'll have to fight to make the playoffs. He'll make them, though, Lucas. I figure he'll make them. Pretty easy, actually. All right, y'all, my hot dog is here. Thank you, dear. RM checks into the chat. What's up, RM? All right, still Thor. Too hot for you. Just wait, and I'll give you the end there. Dave says the house we're going to go to might have a pool. You'll get over that pretty quick. Yep, Dodgers Reds Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you win one race, you're probably in the playoffs, y'all. Especially this year. That'll be Bobby Miller on the bump tonight for the Dodgers. Will the race cancel if it's raining? Yeah. RM, did you see who they brought up today? RM, did you see who the Dodgers brought up today? Yeah, we're still on delay, Butterfly, or I'd be playing the race. Dodgers today called up Yanni DeLuca, who's been surging in the minor leagues. He'll replace Trace Thompson, who got sent down, who went on the IL. Yanni DeLuca gets called up. He's got his stats are unbelievable. He can do it all, y'all. Outfielder. Hits for power, hits for average, steals bases. Supposed to be unbelievably electric. He's supposed to be an electric player. There's a video in the Discord of him hitting a bomb under Dodgers talk. SD, you are literally guy that says stuff way too early. The Diamondbacks are nowhere near clinching the division. They are nowhere near clinching the National League West. Dave Rhodes says, I joined Discord. It's Dash Man. See you there, Dave. I see you. Here you go, Thor. I don't think it was that changed it, Glenn. I think what's made the Dodgers react like they're reacting right now is they're going to go after Ohtani. I think the Dodgers have every intention of acquiring Shohei Ohtani. RM says the Vikings have a better chance of making the playoffs than the D-backs, and that in itself is impossible. You don't know what you're talking about, RM. Clayton says, honestly, Grove didn't do bad yesterday. Take away the bad breaking balls. Might have been a different outcome. Well, he definitely got the strikeouts. He definitely got the strikeout part down. Judge's home run was a cheapie to left. That was a cheapie. Front row, short porch. Yeah, we did leave a lot of runners on base, so you're right, RM. Can't be leaving guys on base. Ask the Padres. So the Dash Man checks in on Discord. His first message posted. Butterfly has already greeted him. I appreciate it, Nathan. I imagine Rob is back to work today after his weekend that he finally got off. But I imagine right about now, Rob is getting ready for work. Well, that's what happened, Glenn. Preseason hype, right? These Costco hot dogs, y'all, they are way better on the grill than they are boiled. Way better. Packers will reign, says Big Nate. David Phelps comes in, says, are we playing ball or are we racing? We're not doing either one of them, Mr. Phelps. Yeah, I'm going to do the Dodger game later. They didn't take that flag down that I mentioned between the two fire trucks, y'all. It was waving and it looked like it was raining. In the TV. When it's going on, I have it turned off right now. Or in radio. That's the same radio when we go to the race. And you hear it in the scanner. All right, Thornelius, you got hooked up there, buddy. All right, Butterfly, drop the Discord again, y'all. Everybody get in there. Let's get on there. Let's start getting really active in there, y'all. I'll be jumping in there after streams. Well, the COO and I are watching movies. RM says at least one game is guaranteed. It'll be that one against the Vikings. You shut your mouth, RM. David says, Butterfly, we could be talking about racing instead of lightning striking trees in baseball. I guess we could, David. I guess we could. But we're not. Big Nate says payback in NASCAR is dead, and so are the ratings. Now the drivers are going to have to focus on SMT data and fake true intentions. Mystique says, what did the man deer say to the woman deer? How are you, dear? Butterfly not impressed with SD's joke. So on Fox Sports 1, they've only shown glimpses of the track like once or twice. I think it might be worse than we think it is right now as far as the rain. I think it might be raining there now, but we'll see. SD says that was my first time making a joke. It was a valiant attempt. David says there's a full moon tonight. I saw that last night. Nate says, Valhalla, do you think payback is dead in NASCAR? I don't think it's dead. I mean, I just don't think you can turn guys on the straightaway. I've already said that, Big Nate. You can't be turning a guy into the wall at 180 miles an hour. You can bump him in the corners, but you sure as hell can't turn him into the fence going 180. No, there was a lightning strike, Luis, about 9 miles from the track. Martin Truex is in his hauler getting interviewed, y'all. So Viking says, damn, you wake up early and we're delayed. Butterfly says no race talk until the race begins. No, we can talk about whatever we want, but Not Your Mom checks in, says, yo, I like your format. I considered something similar and did a test run of the Twitter trending feed and hashtag the topics. I talked about it's the most up-to-date system at the moment. You started a channel, Not Your Mom, or what? Shelby Minnick checks in. Shelby, do you have the day off, girl? Are you working at one of your 8 jobs? RM says I'm starting to dislike roads. I'm not sure, Nathan. I'm not sure. Looks like they were interviewing Truex and it froze. Big Nate says was Harvick Elliott over the line. You don't know, man. They didn't penalize either one of them. Out your mom says just a test run covering the Twitter trending feed. Are you thinking about starting a channel? Luis says, is this race in East St. Louis or Illinois? St. Louis. 3 likes away from 70, y'all. 76 up in here, up in here. We are under rain delay for lightning at St. Louis. Speaking of Twitter, let me go to Twitter and see what it's saying about this delay. The rabbit out there? Is that who Thor's barking at? Or now barking at his rabbit buddy, who he refuses to chase. He just wants to go out there and look at him. It looks like they went back to interviewing Truex Jr. Remember how this would let me change the channel down to try to refresh it, COO? Now it won't let me do it. What the hell is that? To refresh it, but wow. Oh. Go to YouTube. Does it matter which one of these I pick? Why? What do you mean? Oh, tracking. But it just went right back. An endless loop. Clay says, what's up, Valhalla? I'm watching the NBA Finals tonight. Well, there you go. A lot of people will be. Any coyotes in your area? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They're out there howling every night. Big Nate says, Val, call the NBA Finals. Better ratings tonight. Nope, we're doing Dodgers. David Catalano with $2. Valhalla Holla. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Super sticker. Like a little cat or a fox or something. Luis says the Raiders are going to go broke. That's why they're trying to get Tom Brady to invest in the team. There's David's $2. Valhalla Holla. Nate says, have you ever considered being a network broadcaster? I'm too old for that shit, bro. I'm too old for that shit. I already did my professional career. But your mom says, let's raid somebody. There's not many people on, bro. Dave says, if we get the house, I'll share the pics on Discord. There you go. There you go, dude. What time is it? It's already 1:30, 1:30 to 2:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. If they don't get this started in short here, we're in trouble. Just got one viewer. Thank you, dear. RM says the Raiders are dope as hell. Buster. You could raid Goose. Goose is doing a baseball game, y'all. You want to raid Goose? RM says, we're having tamales for dinner tonight. Can't wait. EO said, ooh, yum. All right, raid Goose. Let me grab. I got the link. Everybody go over there and say hi to Goose. Sub him up if you have not done so already. This is the link. I'm not sure where Bobby is, Butterfly. I'm not sure where Bobby is. Last I heard, him and his girlfriend were going to the Sox game. Haven't heard from him since. Haven't heard from him since. Over and say hi to Goose. Gary Dean checks in and says Joey Logano for president. President? See what Goose is saying, y'all. Hit that like, subscribe if you're new.
Well, there's a weather delay in NASCAR also? Shocking. A few years ago when the pandemic was going on and NASCAR was the only thing that was going on, every time I did a NASCAR race, there would be a weather delay. There was like 4 or 5 races in a row when I tried to do a NASCAR race and there was a weather delay every week. It was crazy. Xavier's playing Vanderbilt. Xavier's playing Vanderbilt. They're in the bottom of the 7th. And it's a 2-1 Xavier. That's an elimination game. So Vanderbilt, they're in jeopardy of getting knocked out their own regional that they're hosting. Clemson lost earlier. Man. Yeah, get it. Yeah, it's a raid. Get up and spread them. Spread them. What's up, Valhalla? How you doing? Thank you for popping on in. I heard that you're in the weather delay also. But yeah, so am I. Weather delay. Have no idea when this game is going to get restarted. Let's see if it has it.
All right, so Goose in a weather delay as well, y'all. Steve Garvey, U.S. Senator. I saw that. I read a whole article on that, RM, about him running for Feinstein's seat. And apparently, a Republican hasn't won statewide race in California since 2006, I think it said. So even if he does run, the chances of the Garv winning are pretty slim to none, y'all. They're in the exploratory stages, apparently, talking to Republican donors and trying to decide if that's something he would like to try. It'll be rude. I don't think he would. Didn't say nothing about his daughter. Introduced legislation to legalize getting side trim even if you're married. I don't know if that's going to pass, RM. Louis says Steve Garvey will be president in 2040. Well, that's par for the course in this country, because then Garvey would be like 85, 90 years old. All right, Waltrip running around, moving fast for some reason. All right, so Waltrip has lost his cell phone is the big news. Axe checks in. You stay having bad luck with these damn weather delays, says Max coverage. Well, it's a NASCAR thing, bro. It is a problem. All right, they found Waltrip's phone on the other side of pit road, on the other side of the wall. So the track crew has gone out and picked it up earlier today. Don't you worry, Max. I'm breaking away from this race in time for the Dodgers to whoop the Yankees' ass. How many laps were completed? Have no fear. 5 laps. They got 5 laps in. It's still Kyle Busch up front. Not Your Mom says new YouTube channel idea, members only, rating channels, connecting the community, entry fee $169. Some judges out, Max. Butterfly's going to be sad to hear that. Butterfly will be sad to hear that. We're bringing up a new rookie today, Max. We got a new rookie coming up today. A rest day. Actually, he's resting today, even though we're off tomorrow. That shit's weird. Got to be some mad people in Los Angeles that paid for tickets. Luis says judge because an earthquake happened in LA when he hit the wall last night. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy when he hit the wall. Probably sore from the fence he broke. RM says, have I said F the Giants and the Yankees yet? No, but you have now. Did the judge get hurt? Says Butterfly. Butterfly's worried about her man. Butterfly is worried that the judge broke his coccyx. Ladies were out of control in the stream last night. over that whole Aaron Judge deal. Boy, just a little sore. YouTube keeps advertising Days of Thunder to me. It's Cossacks. Judge demolished the outfield fence like Herman Monster. Butterfly says he has a bruise, I am sure. Dr. Butterfly in the chat, y'all. That's your mom says, yeah, he's a 5th grade cake judging event judge. That's all. Hashtag Yankees.
In the air. Alex, just a few moments ago, we were talking
Let's
about
listen in
the
here.
amazing things that are coming up and how this sport is changing every single day, year after year.
We've talked a lot about that and how NASCAR leadership has been very open to change, and race fans are responding. The industry, everybody, and the stakeholders are all responding about change and being open.
Man up, baby, as a Whittle Ouchie in Camp Place is RM.
By the senior vice president, NASCAR
Mark says nobody feels sorry for the fence. Fence lives matter. Timothy says a Cossacks.
Going around the racetrack right now, but next best thing is talking about racing that's upcoming.
Max wondering if AJ's doing okay.
On the streets in Chicago.
AJ apparently taking a break from the tube.
Better conditions right now, but hopefully we'll be back racing soon.
Peter says Judge is the #1 player in baseball for sure.
Chicago as well.
I think one Shohei Ohtani would have something to say about that.
First ever street course in our 75-year history, and that's what it's really all about. You think about this year and a special year for us as a sport.
When gasoline is outlawed in the future, we may see cars racing indoors, says Luis Betancourt. I always thought the Vegas track should be an indoor track.
Where we're at today, but then also the future.
Somehow. Put the fans in a bubble.
Like we're going to do in Chicago here soon.
Put the fans in a bubble.
I was actually out there a couple days.
Of course, then the drivers would die from asphyxiation.
The paddock club. A lot
of things
is going to happen over the next 20
from the
days
stuff coming off the cars.
It's going to be a fun weekend.
All right, so you have been credited with spearheading change in NASCAR. You were just there in Chicago. Let's stay there in Chicago. Obviously, as you
RM says Judge has been roiding for 2 years now. I don't believe Judge roids. I really don't, y'all. I think he's too nice a guy.
Before, and that's put him on a street course.
I think he's too nice a guy.
Downtown Chicago.
Tatis now?
The difficult hurdles that you faced in order to put this monumental effort together?
Yeah,
we racing in some Teslas?
Effort. It's a number of folks that we have in Daytona and Charlotte that led it.
Peter says you would take him over Judge.
Collaboration with the sports commission.
Would I take Ohtani over Aaron Judge on the Dodgers? Absolutely.
In Chicago, led by Julie Yeezy and the rest of the team that we've had there. So,
absolutely.
This has been a journey similar to Coliseum. We started this in the fall of 2019.
No doubt.
We went out about a year or so after that.
I wonder if Max would take Ohtani over Judge.
A lot of fans remember we had the virtual event on iRacing in June of 2021 to be able to test out the course. And I would say, that's kind of been the big thing we want to make sure we get right? Our racing product is so core to us and our DNA. I want to make sure we put on a great race for the fans. So, once iRacing went out,
Mark says yes over Judge.
Virtually, we had the Cup driver.
Absolutely. On the Dodgers? Hell yeah, you get a pitcher and a hitter.
Of the track, move pit road around a little bit.
A pitcher and a hitter that both perform at an all-star level. I'll take 2 for 1 all day long.
There's wide parts of it where I think there'll be a lot of passing.
Absolutely.
We'll see some good racing on Saturday and Sunday.
Visiting with Ben Kennedy here during this lightning delay here at Worldwide Technology.
Well, Yankees could use some pitching too, Peter.
Sold-out show here. There's been sellout after sellout.
The Yankees could use some pitching as well.
NASCAR racing. Markets want NASCAR racing for the economic side of it and for their race fans in their regions. But change is something that I think most humans have a hard time accepting. How difficult has it been for you to sit down and say, okay, you know what? Let's go.
Top 5 pitcher and hitter.
Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Build a racetrack in a football stadium. Let's race on the streets of Chicago. How difficult is it to have these ideas and then put them into play and finally have them become reality? The difficulty in
let's not get it twisted. I'd like either one of them on the Dodgers.
And then
I would like either one of them.
that you and the leadership of this
The
sport
judge
have
would have
once
decided
it is
in the
a success.
offseason he wanted to be an LA Dodger.
It's changed. We want to make sure it's
Play for the best organization in the MLB.
About, the places that
Hell
we're
yeah.
going, the concepts that we're creating, and the time that we're doing it too. And,
L to the yeah,
start to
chat.
talk about change and innovation, and I know there's a ton going on in the sport right now. But if you think about the history of the sport, change and innovation led us to where we're at.
So they're interviewing Tyler Reddick, who is sitting in the pit box. So they're not anywhere close to getting going here, y'all. The sky is that rain gray, this terrified rain gray, but it does not look like there is a lot of moisture. Some people just sitting out in their lawn chairs.
We have to continue to celebrate what got us here and our roots, and we get to do that every single week. But also an opportunity.
I wouldn't trade Judge for Ohtani. Judge fits in my. In New York. Fits in New York.
In a new and different way, and we're starting to see that. So,
RM says the Doyers are the Cadillac of professional sports.
70% of the people that came to that event hadn't been to a NASCAR race before.
The only problem they got is they don't own their parking lot.
Similar trends as we start to think about a lot of these new events.
Hey, y'all, join the Discord. Let's get the Discord numbers way up there.
To everyone that has come out each.
Hang out in there. You can
and I think
type in the various forums that I've created. I think I've got a good selection of forums.
Even though it might look and feel a little bit different.
You can put up your funny memes.
It's still what we all love every day.
And your hot takes.
We're excited about it. A lot of work to do, certainly this year, and then we're already starting to think about, the next few years and what the future might bring.
Well, why don't we take everybody there? I know you can't, get into a ton of detail that, hey, we're thinking about this or we're thinking about that, but we are privileged.
Who's your dark horse in this race is Peter.
Joining us here in this weather delay. You don't get an opportunity to hear from Ben very often. He's taken some time out of his schedule to come out.
Is Blaney a dark horse? I know he won last week, but I think he's got a chance, so definitely a good chance.
What is most important to you? Is
Bud Bell, probably Bubba Wallace.
How can you,
a dark horse?
Paint the picture maybe for those that are listening. Take us inside the war room, the ideation room, and I would imagine you've got all kinds of things that are on the board that you're saying, this is probably something that we absolutely can do. This is something that, this is going to take some time.
Who's yours, though, Peter?
But would it be safe to say that it is true that, change is going to continue?
Peter says, I took Wallace.
NASCAR.
Yeah, this is the type race he could win, bro.
But thoughtful change. We don't want to change a script on the entire schedule.
I think Wallace has issues winning on like the bigger tracks.
15 street races.
Because I don't think he's patient enough.
But I think that's a cool
Dave says I'm here, but I'll be AFK talking to Ashton's grandparents.
Locations and markets we're going to.
Clayton says my daughter just told me that I'm volunteering to take her and my grandkids to dinner right now, so I guess I'll be right back.
To race everything from a street course.
He's like, this is what we're doing.
Short tracks, intermediates.
This is what we're doing, Dad.
Road courses and everything in between.
You're gonna take me.
And, we got to be
and my grandkids to dinner. So get in the car.
A dozen folks gets
and you're paying.
On a weekly basis.
You're paying.
A lot of our folks, certainly internal.
Grandpa.
Some marketing to our tracks. Handful of folks will get together and continuously start to think about what the future of the schedule looks like. So. Collecting feedback from NASCAR Fan Council, collecting feedback from third-party anonymous surveys, collecting feedback from the industry, all of our partners, our stakeholders, teams, and drivers to ultimately try to make the best decisions for the schedule. And that's everything from racing at places like at LA Coliseum in Chicago, all the way to, moving a date.
Where are you going to take him, Clayton?
A week or back a week, or start to talk about off weeks and things like that. So
where are you going to take him for dinner?
It's a thorough process for sure, and it's continuing to get better. I love when fans reach out on Twitter and social media and have a ton of different.
Tomorrow morning, y'all, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock my time.
I'd be lying to say that if
12 o'clock Eastern, the return of the Raven from Valhalla Sportscast podcast.
And it's not to say that some of those ideas.
Season 1, episode number 3.
Time and place for it, but a lot of good thoughts around.
They made some improvements on that.
We do it at the right time.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Merit. Unless we didn't have good product on the racetrack. And we're getting that across the board, whether it's the Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series at a short track around
Of course, for those of you that don't know, a podcast is meant to be audio format first and foremost.
Yesterday, overtime thriller there where Cole Custer won the race.
I'll be jumping on there tomorrow morning at 9. And then Tuesday is going to be weird, y'all, because I have a 10 o'clock doctor's appointment. So I might go on about 30 minutes early on Tuesday.
The next gen car.
and record the podcast and then head out to my doctor's appointment.
And it's impressive. It's really impressive to see.
Butterfly says 11 a.m. my time. Hopefully I will make it.
So far this year. Cool to see Ryan Blaney go to victory lane. I know it's been a long time since he's got there. So the racing product's been great, certainly on the Cup side, Xfinity trucks. And then to your point, you start to talk about weekly ARCA.
Basically, the format of that show, though, y'all, is I just kind of take a look at all four of the main professional sports leagues.
Great racing.
I think I need to change that, though, to
storylines and exciting. So
just football, baseball, basketball, and hockey instead of the actual league.
Again, Ben Kennedy is joining us here.
It might happen.
Out this weather delay.
And then I've got the overtime segment where you don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about.
You've got you need to get back down there in NASCAR control. And
Clayton says we're headed to Piccadilly, a local restaurant, one of their favorites.
With all the
there we go.
You touch.
Let's go load up the car, kids.
To do with the race fans. You
go to Piccadilly.
The car.
Grandpa Clayton is paying.
And all of the NASCAR-owned sanction.
Butterfly says, Clayton, we used to have one of those in Austin years ago.
So many things going on. If you had to pin it down to one, maybe two things that right now you're the most proud of, what you see out in front of you, fans, competition, drivers, whatever it might be, what would it be right now? Maybe one or two things that you can say, you know what, where we're at right now, I'm proud of it.
Well, it's great to be in St. Louis in front of a sold-out crowd. I wish we were racing right now, but this moment, I can tell you, certainly makes me proud to see the number of fans are here and to see how strong motorsports is in this country. It's really refreshing to hear, you know, if you go back to...
All right, y'all, I'm going to use the restroom real fast while we're still waiting here.
What does the future look like? And really, since late 2019,
be right back.
Early 2020, once we went into the pandemic, the pause in the sport, one of the first major sports back, and the first major sport back with fans, and then pretty much the only sport during the pandemic to get in all of our events that season. I think that was a bit of a moment for our sport that really started to change the mindset a bit. Certainly, you know, a lot of it led by Steve Phelps and Steve O'Donnell in our leadership group. But it led to things like the next-gen car, what we're doing from a scheduling perspective, the number of different initiatives that are in our sport. It's tough to sit here and say that there's one thing. We've got 750 different initiatives in our company right now that we're working on. So I'm proud of a lot, but, you know, I'm really proud of where the sport is today. Certainly being here in St. Louis and then thinking about, you know, what the next 4 or 5 months are going to bring as we get into the playoffs, and no shortage of storylines this year.
Ben Kennedy, before we let you get out of here, you've done a little bit of everything. You've owned race teams. You've been a driver. In the top levels of NASCAR and have won there. The perspective you bring and that experience to come now to this side of the fence, on the leadership side of things, I got to know. Do you have the itch to get out there and drive anymore?
Every single week. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. No, I remember I think it was one of the first times when I got out of the car and I traded over to, I guess, the business suit from the fire suit. Was at Atlanta, and it was during practice, and the trucks rolled out on track, and it was painful to watch. So yes, I do miss it every single day. It doesn't hurt as much today as it maybe did 4 or 5 years ago. I still have a late model team down in Daytona Beach, Florida. So I tell them, I'm like, anytime that you guys get a little bit of downtime, they're busy right now, but anytime you guys get a little bit of downtime.
All right, mic check. Come back on the mic, y'all.
Jump in it. So I might actually, for the first time in 5.5 years, get behind our late model for a little test session. So
Butterfly says my racehorse name is Mayo.
I got to get back in shape for it. But,
sometimes mayonnaise.
It'd be fun. I do miss those days.
You have a racehorse?
You're a triathlete, for crying out loud.
He's in better shape than what we are.
Combined.
I tell you that.
I got the aerobic down. I need to build my my arm strength.
Mark says you have some NBA to talk about tomorrow.
Question. You know, this is a billion-dollar business with millions of race fans worldwide. The pressure that you must have on your shoulders and your entire team in order to perform at the highest level week in and week out. Are you having fun?
Absolutely. How could you not have fun?
Kathleen Schwartz checks in, says, I miss seeing Kenny Wallace in the NASCAR series.
Travel to a bunch of different places.
He was entertaining, wasn't he, Kathleen?
And you know, it is
got a good energy about him.
Long season, but I am proud of.
What's up, Luis MT?
And if you think about it, there are a ton of different jobs and professions out there. I couldn't think of a cooler one, not only in the sports industry, but in motorsports and in NASCAR. So certainly enjoying every step.
Peter, I'm a Viking fan.
Thanks so much for taking time out of the schedule. And with this delay, the fans are enthusiastic. They're not leaving. They're having fun, and we hope to get these race cars back on the track. Thanks, Ben, for coming over and spending some time with us.
Absolutely. Thank you, yes.
That's Ben Kennedy, Senior Vice President, NASCAR Racing Development and Strategy here as we continue to wait out the
mayonnaise
delay here at Worldwide Technology Raceway.
Yeah, we might be waiting it
like
out.
Sandwiches? I know what mayo is, but I didn't know you had a racehorse.
Ben Kennedy, thank you for joining us. We'll give you a weather.
Oh, you're making a joke. Now I get it.
We're going to revisit where we are at the
now
moment.
I get it.
I think we know where we are. We're at Worldwide Technology Raceway. For the
Shit,
NASCAR
now I got a
Cup
number
Series.
of them to worry about putting these dad
Hopefully
jokes
under
in the
green flag
chat.
sooner than later.
They go to a commercial break. I thought El Pepe was the only one I had to worry about with these damn dad jokes. Travis says, who's going to win the NFC North this year? The Vikes. The Vikes are going to win it. At least with El Pepe, I know it's coming. Butterfly, you literally live in Texas. It wouldn't be too far-fetched to believe that you own a racehorse. And his name is Mayo. Hell, Bobby owns a shore horse. RM says the Vikes, LMAO. Eddie Spaghetti Eddie says, no, my Packers are, buddy. Well, Eddie, you were asking earlier why you're not a mod on the channel. There's your answer right there. You just typed it. No pack, no, man. D-Way says, I was thinking about a sandwich. Butterfly got me with a dad joke. I didn't realize she was doing a joke. Said that she had a racehorse named Mayo. And then she said mayonnaise. And I was like, wow, you really have a racehorse. She was like, you're an idiot. Mark says, I bet you're glad Rogers is gone. Actually, really doesn't make any difference. I think Rogers is going to lay an egg in New York, y'all. Absolute egg. Absolute egg in New York. Rogers is going to suck. He's actually been pretty horrible for a long time, especially in the playoffs. Especially in the old playoffs. Mark says, I agree. Rogers is toast. Butterfly says, Eddie, you blew your chance. Golden egg, says Peter. Right, so this race finishing here on Valhalla Sports Talk is looking less and less likely, y'all. Because they're still chillaxing. And it's been way over 30 minutes, right? What time did this thing go? What time did this thing go to delay? Well, I imagine you would, Butterfly. I imagine you would. I wouldn't expect anything less. One thing is for sure, though, he is being an absolute tool about this whole thing. He literally is the reason he got traded. And now he's like trying to do revisionist history and blaming it on the Packers. It's been about an hour. You were surprised that Ramsey got traded to Miami? Man, Miami's got some speed this year, y'all. Can they put it together, though? Can they put it together? Will Tua become an elite quarterback? Can he become an elite quarterback? Mark says Butterfly can name all the hot dudes in pro sports. Get these guys in their cars. What the hell are we waiting on? Butterfly says the races are getting too comfortable now. Their fire has simmered. Still delayed. $61 in the chat. There's only 235 laps to go, y'all. But the problem is we've only gone 5. And it's taken well over an hour and a half of streaming time. What about a soccer pro, Dave? Missed that. COO over on her phone, y'all. COO is over on her phone playing COOville on her phone, building her city, her empire. Back again, good chat with Ashton's grandparents, says Dave Rhodes. Butterfly says this stream is running into the Heat win. The Heat are going to get spanked again tonight, Butterfly. The Heat are going to get spanked tonight, go down 2-0, and then Denver's going to take that show on the road and whoop them again. 2 straight games. It's a sweep. Butterfly is on the Discord. Butterfly is on the Discord. She knows more about it than I do. Butterfly, did you see that video I put up in the Discord of Jamal Murray's necklace or charm that he was given by Gordon? That's crazy. Crazy. I put up the video. Jay says the Steelers win. I'm not sure, Mark. I'm not sure if they got lights there or not. Let me do a quick Google search. Bob Pockras on Twitter says, yes, Gateway does have lights if needed. That was 34 minutes ago. 34 minutes ago, Bob Pockras on Twitter reports Gateway does have lights if needed. E-backs are a surprise this year. 1-3 between the Diamondbacks and the Braves. Is that today, Daniel? Right now? Mark says Hero will definitely help the Heat today, but not sure how many minutes he'll play. 65 in the chat on Fox Sports 1. They are interviewing Ryan Blaney, last week's race winner. 3-1 in the fourth, says Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Aaron Gordon got Jamal Murray a custom JM27 diamond pennant. You watch that, huh? Butterfly says, must be nice. How much you think that cost, Butterfly? How much you think that pennant cost? $30 G's. I'm thinking like 30 grand. Our nose just checked into the Discord chat. Free for all chat. Who's hard nose? Who's land of ice and snow? Does Murray make some money? Then if Gordon is not, he should. Oh, he does, Mark. Yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking Murray makes big money. 116,000 guesses Butterfly. Is that a guess or did it say it? It's crazy. These guys walking around with homes. My home that I live in right now costs 100,000. Crazy. They walk around with it on their neck. $27 carats, I looked it up, says Butterfly. 116,000. Crazy. This Bill posted in the NASCAR talk section on Discord. Put up a video of Carl Larson qualifying in the Tri-City Speedway. Interesting. Too much bling, says D-Way. Ooh, long delay, man. Arizona on the move. Arizona the move? What are you talking about, Eddie? What you talking about, man? Oh, well, that was a long time ago, bro. That was a long time ago that I bought it for 100K. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's absolutely. I'm just saying what we paid for it. He says we have all kinds of good food here today at this graduation party. Tell us about it. Some pictures up on the Discord, Mr. Rhodes, in the free-for-all section. If you've ever wondered, chat, if you've ever wondered the difference between purebred dogs and inbred dogs, go on the Valhalla Sports Talk Discord server and check in to the section named Pets of Valhalla. I've put a clear explanation of the difference between purebred dogs and inbred dogs. Clear explanation if you've always wondered. We are in a race delay for lightning. Still, it's been over an hour. Cloudy skies, but doesn't look like any moisture. I don't know why this has gone on more than a half hour. Running out of things to talk about, y'all. We are officially out of things to talk about, as this has gone on way too long. David says, Butterfly, if you can have a sports car, what would you get? I want a Saturn Spider or a 1963 Corvette split window version. Volkswagen bus for me, y'all. Volkswagen bus. Ferrari for Daniel Barry. '67 Chevelle, says Mark Fetters. I had a buddy in town here with Mark that had a '67 Chevelle. David says, mine's Milner's Rat Rod from American Graffiti just sold for $1 million. Butterfly says, I hear a new VW bus is coming out and it's electric. I've seen the new VW buses. They're nothing like the old ones. I want one of the old ones where you lean over the steering wheel. Got a big long stick shift. And you just putt around town like a boss. That was the attraction to the VW bus, y'all. You could lean over that big old steering wheel just like you were a trucker. What color was the Chevelle? I like the black ones. Oh, man, I think it was like a blue color. A light blue, if I remember right, Mark. We sold it a number of years ago. Oh, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why it's still delayed. Electric bug would be cool, says David Catalano. Some drivers might be scared of lightning, says D-Way. Dave says, updated 12 minutes ago on NASCAR Twitter, they are still under a holding pattern. Well, that's pretty obvious. That's pretty obvious. We're at 2:30, y'all. This Dodger game starts at 4. Dodger game starts at 4, so in about an hour, this stream's over, y'all. $1.9 million Bentley Blar. There was another lightning strike. Well, this one's about to get canceled, y'all. I'm about to cancel this stream. Maybe take a little break before the Dodger game. But we gave it a try, y'all. We gave it a try. About an hour worth of preparation. And then 2 hours, 23 minutes on stream. The Oasis. See you later, folks. Go Dodgers, says Daniel Barry. Dave says, okay, I'll go spend some time with the family. Talk to you later for Dodgers. Yeah, we're going to shut this down, y'all. Lightning done screwed the pooch. Lightning has screwed the pooch. I thought I could get both streams in. Doesn't appear the case. I can give you the link to Keegan Schneider's stream, y'all. I don't know why I would do that, though. Anyway, find it if you want to, y'all. What's up, D. Marie? No, they're not closing it down, but by the time they get going, it's going to be time for me to shut this down, Butterfly. So I don't really see the point. So I'm going to shut this down, y'all, and I'll come back up. Prior to the Dodger-Yankee game, we'll just try it again next week for some more NASCAR. I think next week is the Chicago Street Race. But I appreciate the views. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Valhalla Sports Talk, for now, is off the air.